wrestling fans, thanks for clicking today's Reddit Heroes report. Anybody getting to Survivor Series this weekend? Let me know what you think about it on Monday. Or Sunday night while it's fresh in your mind. Hey, according to Amazon and WWE's DVDnews.com, that a new 8-hour DVD is coming out. Well, it's a set. WCW pay-per-view matches, and it's going to be released in March of 14. Don't have any more details on it, but that could be another one to be a keeper. Anna McMahon's, separate from Triple H once again, is being advertised for upcoming WWE tapings, TV tapings, and including the December 2nd Raw in Oklahoma City. Well, anyway, Vince McMahon's been advertised to return a few times lately, but hasn't. And Vince is still returning to TV as characters soon, but they wanted to delay it for just as long as they can to possibly build up more heat on Stephanie and Triple H. My opinion, they have enough. Vince, come on back. One person, they need to be able to battle somebody other than a wrestler. There's somebody needs to start a family feud again. They were always good with family feuds. Anyway, one person backstage said on Thursday's NXT taping, noted on F4W Online, that it was shocking to hear how much WWE officials were stressing over the TNA taping at the Impact Zone across town, head-to-head with them. I don't know why, but I got more on that later. And happy birthday to Hall of Famer Alpha, 71 years old, four-time ECW champion. Shane Douglas, 50. Former WCW wrestler Jerry Flynn, 54. Former TNA regular Cassidy Riley, 37 years old. And like I told you, the Bella Twins, they're 30. I'm not sure which one turned 30, but I'll look into it. Rob Feinstein of RS Video wrote on a post on Facebook, I guess last night, stating that WWE plans to keep Eddie Edwards and Davey Richards around as a tag team after a few months in NXT. Well, anyway, officials would bring them to SmackDown as a team to see if they could get over. Well, anyway, Feinstein noted that William Regal and Joey Styles had to push Triple H just about push him over the edge to get him to give him another tryout. And noted earlier that this week Regal went to bat for Ring of Honor stars and scored them another tryout. Richards tweeted after following their match at NXT tapings last night. He said, "Ring of Honor, our time may possibly be coming to an end. In my heart, I will always be proud to be an ROH guy, and I'm forever indebted to you." And noted too that they wrestled last night as the American Pit Bulls at last night's taping, and they both had new individual names too, but never caught what they were. All right, noted before, there must be only she must be the only woman in this organization. But anyway, Stephanie McMahon, Linda McMahon were at the Cable Facts Most Powerful Women in Cable Breakfast on Thursday. Stephanie was honored. Stephanie also gave the keynote speech after accepting the honor. And Stephanie has been named one of the most powerful women in cable for the past 3 years. That's why I say there must not be anybody else. This must be her, female-wise. SHARKBOY returned to TNA last night, the episode, and he lost to Ethan Carter III. And SHARKBOy also taped the match for next week's Explosion with Zema Ion, which I'm sure he lost there too. What can I say? Good thing he came back. Independent wrestler, women's wrestler, Candice LaRue was one who answered Gail Kim's open challenge last night, by the way, and lost to her on the Impact taping. And she tweeted, absolutely overwhelmed with the Facebook feedback from TNA last night. Thank you, love you all. I'll keep improving, fighting for you all. XOXO. And as seen the last night Impact taping, the new Impact Zone is much smaller than the previous set they've been using, but one fan described it as a work in project. Work in process, with construction still going on. And anyway, the setup right now holds about 700 fans, and they were turning people away last night. So maybe that's why WWE got bent out and said, "Oh, they're down there turning people away." Well, it's because it's so small. And let you know more on that later. Ticket sales for TNA's December 27th show in Philadelphia must be going kind of slow, as email blasts were sent out this week saying that you can get now 2 tickets regularly priced at $45 each for just $30 with a coupon. And they sent the coupon along. Aces and H Group was forced to break up after last night's Impact taping when Mr. Anderson defeated Bully Ray. Next week's episode on Thanksgiving will feature Anderson holding a funeral for the group. Also advertised next week is Team Rude and Team Angle elimination match where they were picked their own partners. That's a good deal, unless everybody's picked out. All right, tape for the following matches for tonight's SmackDown is Swagger and Cesaro taking on Cody Rhodes Goldust for tag team titles too. An open challenge from Ryback. Wonder who's going to answer that. AJ Lee versus Cameron and Naomi in a handicap match. That's odd. The Shield versus Usos and Rey Mysterio. They're going to use him one more time. Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston taking on Axel and Sandow. Darren Young taking on, and Titus O'Neil taking on Three-Man Band. And Luke Harper taking on Daniel Bryan. And in a correction, I guess, from earlier, the latest alumni edition is Kevin Sullivan. Savio Vega was added, I guess, a few weeks back. So we got 2 new ones. And WWE is going to be returning to the Century Center, Omaha, Nebraska, February 3rd, 2014 for a live Raw. And tickets go on sale Friday, December 6th. The Miz is going to be hosting a Google Hangout on Tuesday, November 6th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to promote WWE Studios and ABC Family's Christmas Bounty movie. MTV News in the UK has a new video interview up with Alberto to hype Sunday's Survivor Series. And Del Rio calls the World Heavyweight Champion John Cena a wounded animal who isn't ready to compete. Could be true. Thanks for clicking, you guys. I gotta go.